I go by Yisrael, 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, I don't be cooking crack in my homeboy's kitchen. I be about that information, share it with my brethren. You won't see me on no block, serving fiends, catching cases. You'll see me on the web, learning about registration. Trying to search about my nationality and heritage, then research about history and what this shit was carrying. I think my people were slaves in the days of the Constitution, labeled them as livestock. Tagged us, beat us, kept us moving, treated us with brutality and kept the world puking. Then promised slave rights, apologies and retributions. That Negro act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. That Negro act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. This is Young Yisrael Nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeats from Edomites be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. We gotta be the most fearless, but we gotta keep up your laws though. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm spitting truth through these bars, bro. If you focus, you can see them. Genocide and I see them. Constantine and his Roman friends, the first council in Nicaea. But as far as these Romans go, when the deep is all this Yisrael united, a kingdom, awakening, a nation. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. That's all. Yeah. We good now, y'all. We back. Another show. Welcome. Yisrael United. Man, I feel great. Got a lot of guests in the building with me today. I got my crew in the building with me today. Yeah. The energy is lovely. Y'all with me. Welcome. This show, we talk about the Bible, y'all. Scripture. Now we bring national awareness. Let everybody know who we is out here. We ain't sleep no more, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna go around this table. Everybody introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all, it's Cash.
What's up, guys? DeVar.
Hey, guys, LP Audio Dope.
Lil Sag, a.k.a. Mr. Do You Feel Me?
Do you feel me? It's being Yekabin.
TYM.
And I'm your brother, Yekabin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, last week was real interesting, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna jump too much into last week, but we gonna recap. We finna recap some shit, but it was interesting. If y'all tuned in, y'all had a hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? But what happened last time we was here?
Last time we was here, we had read chapter 5 of Exodus chapter 5, and that is when Moses and Aaron had went to the Pharaoh and told him to let his people go. And with the Pharaoh said no, because the Most High had hardened his heart, and he had made them to go out to, he was giving the straw to the nation of Yisrael, but he told his servants to stop giving the nation of Yisrael straw so they could be delayed on their bricks. But he wanted them to continue to produce the bricks that they were producing when they had straw.
No doubt. Well, I'm a little confused, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta tell me who in the hell Moses is, man. What the fuck is going on? What are we talking about here? I'm confused. First of all, before we even get to that shit, I did an injustice. I'ma fail myself. What a motherfucking fail button at? I did a motherfucking injustice. I was wrong.
Y'all know what he talking about.
Yeah.
I got guests on my motherfucking show, man. And I gotta I always got a method with my guests on my show, man. But y'all know this shit live. It ain't scripted, so I fucked up. My guests, we got who?
L&P Audio Dope.
L&P Audio Dope and who?
Lil Swag, aka Mr. Do You Feel?
All right. Now I'm gonna move right here to Mr. Audio Dope.
What's up, yo?
We're gonna talk about you here in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got some shit to say. But I want to ask you a question that I ask all my guests. What's your nationality, bro?
Nationality?
Look at that. I fucked you up. Hey, I fucked him up, y'all.
I'm personal. We people. Nationality, that's kind of like, I was born in America, but shit, that shit kind of transcends everything. Shit, we're like a little melting pot. But ultimately, man, we all people. Now, you know, nationality, that's just a label. Something they just put on you so they can say, you belong over there, you belong over there, you belong over there. Ultimately, shit, we just belong in the whole. We a whole.
That's interesting. Hey, yo, somebody passed me this big book right here. That's interesting. I'm happy you said that, bro. What's that big book called? Somebody get this big book out my hand. What that big motherfucker called?
The dictionary.
It's a dictionary.
Read that shit. What is it?
American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language.
All right, go on that motherfucker, man, and look up nationality. And I'm happy you said that, bro. I appreciate that.
Oh, that was a real response. I wasn't trying to be funny or candid or nothing.
Yeah, that's the first response we heard like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I was finna say, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. I like that. I appreciate it.
All right,
Now, while you looking up nationality, Swag.
So,
What's nationality to you, man? What do you think about it?
how I look at it, they want to judge us by our race. Like they saying, they call me black, you white. There's different colors. So what is the true meaning behind that is we don't know really where we don't really know where we really from. Cause we might be from China or somewhere. To be honest.
No doubt. No doubt. Alright. What nationality, what's the definition of nationality? Read that shit to me.
I ain't find it.
You ain't found it yet?
That's a big ass book.
It is a big ass book. That's a big motherfucker. Go ahead and find the nationality thing. Alright, I want to bring another question. When the motherfuckers say, I'm talking to my guy right here, my first guest.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back to you too, Swag, and ask you too. Now, I want to ask you this question. What do you think about the Bible, scripture? You think it's a bunch of bullshit, or you think it's real, or what's up?
The Bible itself is, to me, to be just taken out of interpretation. It's like, I can tell you a story. No matter how I tell the same, and everybody in this same room, and I'm telling the same story, everybody gonna walk away with a different image out of that story. Or a certain piece that they feel like they want to walk away and tell out of that story.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just all out of interpretation. You read it and you take what you believe for you is to be taken out of it. You know, it's not a rule book. It's just a book of testaments, things that people did, things that people said, shit that can happen. You know what I'm saying? A recollection for yourself.
Let me ask you this question. Cause I accept that, but I don't agree. Cause it is a rule book. It's the book. It got laws in that motherfucker. It's definitely laws in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but
I do want to ask you this. Do you think it has history to it? Do you think I know as far as you I know you broke it down. And people got their own different interpretations, and I get that. And I agree with that portion. I do agree with what you're saying with that. But I want to know, do you think it got history? Did it really come about? Was it really, did it come from how did it come about to us? Did it come from a nation of people? Or what do you think about that, the history of it?
It's kind of like It comes from the same. It comes from like this small group of people right here. You know what I'm saying? If something was to happen right here that was big enough, it's gonna transcend from out of this room, outside this room, to the world, and the world gonna start talking about it. And then sometime down the road, they gonna look up in a book, and they gonna look up like, damn, do y'all remember this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna take that piece of knowledge, probably take that and put it inside of another book.
Yeah.
And then, but between that going from that book to the next book, it's losing translation. The more you translate it, it's losing less translation. Cause people only taking, like I say, that bit, that piece that they want and walk away with it.
Gotcha.
And that book
Read,
is very, like I say, and I ain't saying that it ain't wrong, but the book is old.
No,
and the
no,
book's
no,
been
no,
rewritten
no,
a lot of times by
Absolutely.
many hands.
Absolutely correct. I agree with that. Now, before we get too much, I won't read that definition of nationality. How you found it, Jay?
It don't say nationality, it say nation.
Nation.
Where do nationality come from? Nationality is a STEM word.
Yeah.
It's the root word. So nationality comes from nation. What's a nation?
Alright. A nation is a people, usually the inhabitants of a specific territory who share common customs, origins, history, and frequently language or related languages.
Alright. We're gonna stop just right there. We're gonna read the whole thing, but I wanna really get this. Now the first part of nation, which is the root word to nationality, right?
Mhm.
It says what? Read that again for me. And read it a little louder so it'll look clearer.
A people, usually the inhabitants of a specific territory.
So it's a people. It's a people.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Usually an inhabitant of a certain territory, because it start off as a family thing. When families move together, the land that they get on, they usually name the land after themselves. All right?
The mistakes.
Well, hold on. Keep going.
Who share common customs, origins, history, and frequently language or related languages.
So, not necessarily do they have to be blood related, but as long as they share these certain customs, they speak the same, they believe the same thing, they are of one people. Keep going. Kind of similar, that's why I was agreeing, similar to what you were saying.
Mhm.
And I don't see too much of a difference, right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Irrigation of people organized under a single government.
You know what I'm saying? People that has the same laws, the same rules. Alright? Now, this nationality thing is big. It's the most biggest thing that you can come across as a people. Without being a nation of people, you have no law, no standard. You can be, anybody can do anything with you. That's why America is so big on this nation. Because it is a real thing. Like I said, it's a group of people that believe the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What if I to tell you that this book right here was created by a certain nation of people who made a covenant, basically agreement with what you consider, some people consider God. I consider the Most High. I say the Most High. They made a covenant with this guy.
I call
with
it my
this-
higher power.
with this being.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. This being gave him instructions. A part of if anybody know anything about agreement, it has terms. It has certain, you gotta do something. It has conditions.
It
All
has
right.
deals and has tapes.
All right. Our part was his part. Let me start with his part. He chose these people to be his certain nation. All right. That was his part. Y'all my nation of people. Our part was we have to do this certain thing. We have to learn who he is. We have to follow the laws that he set forth for us to follow. And we have to teach this thing to our people because we don't know who we are.
Yeah.
All right.
I can contest to that.
Okay.
That's people nowadays. A lot of people don't know who they are.
Now, as far as the book itself, it has been translated because this nation of people that I'm talking about was conquered by other nations of people, and it was translated.
And they say history is written by the victors.
Yes, you're right, but in this case, now because it didn't start with the book, it started with the people.
No, it started with him. That first agreement.
Well, of course it started. He's the creator of
Yeah.
all. You know what I'm saying? So it's all written here with you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it starts with that nation of people, bro. It starts with that nation of people. Because if we have to teach this thing. He chose us to do it. Hold on. It starts with that nation of people because they already had a custom, because they already had been following the laws that he set forth for them. It's before the book. Get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The book is a record of. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, once it got taken and transliterated through these different nations, then, yeah, people took shit out, put shit in, yeah, absolutely right. But the laws didn't change.
And still have, like I say, when it had book, knowledge is power. So when they did conquer them people, they got a handful of some knowledge that they didn't even know about.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It
Right.
did start with them people, but it started with that agreement. These people took something like, damn, they made an agreement with this dude. Who is this dude? So therefore, I can, like I said, I agree with what I was saying. That's why I say it started with an agreement.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't never for that agreement, they could have conquered them people, and they would have never knew about that dude.
Well, no doubt, absolutely correct. But the thing, when they translated it, they only translated the words. They didn't
Yeah,
translate
but like I say, they
the
still-
meaning and the definition, like the description of the shit.
Yeah, but like I say, it's what they always say: real. You can't ignore the real. Like I
Absolutely.
say, so when they got their hands on that knowledge, they was like, this is some real shit right here.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying, like I say, so I believe and I understand and I do know it's
Now-
still core principles in that book.
Now-
I ain't saying the whole book is all
Well,
backwash.
no,
but I'm saying I know it is core principles in that book.
Well, what I always tell people when it comes to the taking the books out and putting the books in,
Mhm.
have to look up. You have to, first of all, you got to go back through history because we tie this book in with history, and it goes back to an event called the Council of Nicaea. And at the head of this council was a guy named Constantine.
Mhm.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Am I saying that right, y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, I have to get my guys to, I don't want to just seem like I'm the only one that's, paying attention here. But look up Constantine, man, and look up Serapis Christ. And this for all my viewers, all my audience. And that'll kind of put a full circle to that, about the books and why that shit happened. But you're absolutely right, it did. The Old Testament didn't, though.
Yeah, that's what they was arguing in the New Testament and the Old Testament.
The Old Testament is the same. See, the Old Testament, this book is made up of the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in like the events that happen. It sets the
Sets the moment. It's kind of like the prelude.
exactly. It don't change.
Yeah, it sets you up for the actual all the events that's in the
Now,
book.
the New Testament is exactly what you said. It's testimonies.
Mhm.
It's what happened to people. It's people testifying to the events of how, if they followed the laws, how blessed they was. If they didn't follow the laws, how fucked up shit was gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
All right, testimonies, and they wasn't in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They was that saying.
They was sporadic. They was all throughout history, and this is what people get it fucked up at. They follow that like it's law, but the law was actually in the first 5 books. It's called the Book of Moses. We in the Moses story right now. And we going on to how these events took place. See, right now, what we reading in the book, guess what? The book wasn't made yet. Hey, y'all, was the Bible made yet?
No.
You see what I'm talking about? So, we was here, bro. That covenant was here. before the book was made. The laws was heard before the book was made. The book is record. And the nation of people is us. Damn, I'm good, man. Now put that shit together like that. Oh, fuck.
Hey,
Us is the United States.
I can agree with that too.
Yeah. This is just what we do, though.
I took you there though.
You took him there.
Because I be saying shit up the whole way around, and it's good because we got to get this awareness out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say I'm happy you brought it that way, and ain't nobody ever took me there like that. But it's needed. You know what I'm saying? That's needed.
Like I say, I believe in that book. Like it's a lot of stuff I can see in that book that is true, but like it's all upon my own personal interpretation of it.
Because this book has descriptions in it. It describes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they couldn't fuck with. They could fuck with the words, but they couldn't fuck with the descriptions. The truth, the law don't change. The sun gonna always come up one way and go down the same fucking way.
You always gonna have to eat. You always gonna have to sleep.
Laws don't change, so they couldn't fuck with that. You get what I'm talking about? They could fuck with the words, but they couldn't fuck with the description. It's like they describes us. It's only one nation of people who don't know who the fuck they are. It only talks about one nation of people that don't know who the fuck they are. And not only that, it tell you why that nation of people don't know who the fuck they are. It tell you about all the shit that you talking about. Man, I just go because it got shit that is in my. It talk about that in this book because it's there for your ass.
Look up the definition
Aight.
black.
Hey, it's there for you. That's how you know it's talking about you.
Your per se. Like I say.
You get what I'm talking about?
It's like I say, that was like everything is on your own person.
Can't nobody else fit the description, bro. The events that go on in this book, can't no other nation of people say, damn, that happened to me. Damn, that happened to my people. Damn, can't no other people say that. Only you.
Bad.
See, this book was written for generations. It wasn't written for just the people of this time, the book's time. It talks about the covenant and how the generations are going to be affected by this. I'm talking about after these people was gone, generations. Matter of fact, hey y'all, don't this book talk about nothing but generations?
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's all it talk about is generations. We ain't got to know religion. Only generations. It's a book of your nationality. It holds your history, and this is why it ain't never been disproven. Ain't nobody ever proved this motherfucker wrong throughout history. Nobody. And the events of this motherfucker still going on. Ain't no book ever been as precise in the events that has happened in this motherfucker. Through history, though. History tells the tale of scripture. And scripture tell your tale. Man, I better stop doing this shit. I'm too fucking good. Hey, we finna go to commercial break. Yeah! Hey, we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah, brother Yakabin.
Kind of straight out the lighthouse with it.
And I teach a lot of people this nationality thing, you know what I'm saying? And the most asked question that I get, they be like, why you do this? Okay. I do this for the races, in all the foreign places, and all up in your faces, or behind doors. I do this for the biggest that try to give you tickets and try to take your digits. Hey, them some assholes. I do this for my people, so yeah, they call you sheepos, but we gon' get them, we both say you my damn bros. This history of the nation, this history in the making, this truth is what they facing, and we can't sleep no more. I read it from the scripture, then bring it to the streets. This Yisrael united, and we the mouthpiece, but we don't piece it out. We bring it to your whole national your soul, bro. Money, drugs, guns, hoes, and we getting cute by the police if you didn't know. I do this for the races, and all the foreign places, and all up in your faces, or behind doors. I do this for the biggest that try to give you tickets and try to take your digits. Hey, them some assholes. I do this for my people, so yeah, they call you sheepos, but we gon' get them, we both say you my damn bros. This Yisrael the nation, this history in the making, this truth is what they facing, and we ain't sleep no more. You know the game, man, we victim of our circumstance. Pop a pill, see the op, now we do the murder dance. But you can't dance with that gun in your pants, might as well pick up a book and get a Bible a chance. I know the book is old, the awakening new, and I'ma bring it to the youth with the covenant crew. And if knowledge is power, then I wanna abuse it, then bring it to all my peeps so my brethren can use it. I do this for the races, and all the foreign places, and all up in your faces, or behind doors. I do this for the biggest that try to give you tickets and try to take your digits. Hey, them some assholes. I do this for my people, so yeah, they call you sheepos, but we gon' get them, we both say you my damn bros. This Yisrael the nation, this history in the making, this truth is what they facing, and we ain't sleep no more. I kick it to you like the legs on a punter. Gotta run the knowledge for the beast. Take it under, take it under, take your soul, bro. Money, drugs, guns, hoes, and we getting killed by the police if you didn't know. And if knowledge is power, then I wanna abuse it, then bring it to all my peeps so my brethren can use it. I'm brother Yekabin on the platform to prove it. Yisrael united with my city, my music. I do this for the races, and all the foreign places, and all up in your faces, or behind doors. I do this for the biggest that try to give you tickets and try to take your digits. Hey, them some assholes. I do this for my people, so yeah, they call you sheepos, but we gon' get them, we both say you my damn bros. This Yisrael the nation, this history in the making, this truth is what they facing, and we ain't sleep no more.
Alright now.
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekabin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah. You know, we had to take a break after that one, man. That was real cool right there. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Swag.
Swag and surf in the building.
What you think about that?
Right.
Yeah, that shit
I
crazy.
was going all around crazy, son.
Well, that's enough said with that. Tim, we finna go ahead and get into this book.
Can we finish the recap?
Oh.
Man, we still on the recap.
Dang. Alright, well, recap it then, Cass. Let's go.
Well, the nation of Israel got mad because they had harder work and they were slaves, and it was like a blame game. They had blamed it. Well, the Pharaoh had blamed it on them. They had blamed it on Moses and Aaron for talking to the Pharaoh, and Moses blamed it on the Most High. And that's where we ended.
And that's where we ended. So it's a blame game. Alright, so Yisrael is in bondage in Egypt right now, right? And the Pharaoh, you know, the governors got him in bondage and shit. And the Most High came to Moses because, you know, the Most High remembered the covenant that he made with his ancestors. So he came to Moses and he was like, you know, Moses, I got a job for you. You need to go, you know, tell the Pharaoh to let my peoples go.
Mm-hmm.
So the Pharaoh say, you know, Moses came back, you know, was like, you know, I'm just little old me. You know, who am I? So the Most High was like, you know, I'm with you, basically. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get earned.
You do it, I got your back.
Exactly. So he goes to the Pharaoh and shit, him and, you know, all his family and shit, his peoples and shit. They go to the Pharaoh, you know, they like, you know, let my people go. And that's what she talking about. The Pharaoh laughed at his ass, you know, it's like, nah, you know, get your ass back to work. And matter of fact, he made his work harder.
They put him like double back.
Right. So he made the work harder on the people, on the nation of Yisrael. So the nation of Yisrael came back to Moses like, damn, you kind of fucked us around. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Moses was like, shit, all right, well, hold up. So Moses went, you know, made it, you know, prayed or however he did it, you know what I'm saying? He went to talk to the Father, you know, damn, you know, what's going on?
That's all we had to do.
Exactly. And that's where we finna begin at. Let's go, Tim. 6. Exodus chapter 6. Hey, get y'all motherfucking Bibles out. Somebody give them that number.
314-339-9759. Hit the line.
Hey, man, call in. Y'all want some questions, man. Y'all got some. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We right here. Check us out. Call in. Hey, Tim. Where we at?
But the Lord said, Exodus chapter 6.
Alright, let's do it. Right. Fuck it.
But the Lord said to Moses, now shall see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with the strong hand he will send them out, and with the strong hand he will drive them out of the land. God spoke to Moses and said to him, I am the Lord. I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as God Almighty. But by my name, the Lord, I did not make myself known to them. I also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land in which they lived as sojourners. Moreover, I have heard the groaning of the people of Israel, whom the Egyptians had held as slaves. And I have remembered my covenant. Say therefore to the people of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from slavery to them.
Stop right there. So as you can see, he's talking about his nation of people. You see what I'm talking about? He's talking about a certain nation. What's that nation of people we just talking about, Tim?
Israel.
The children.
The children.
Where you see that at in the Bible? Where you at, man? Make sure you just making this shit up.
People of Israel.
Where you at?
I'm at Exodus 5 verse 6.
Exodus, huh?
Exodus chapter 6 verse 6.
Exodus chapter 5, verse 6.
Hey, hold on, man. Wait a minute. I done just let that shit slide too many motherfucking times. Let it slide too many times.
No,
chapter 6. Hold on.
I know we on chapter 6, but he just fucked up too many damn times. I had to fail him for it. Damn it. Now, get it right. Where we at?
Exodus chapter 6 verse 6.
All right.
Said therefore to the people of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from slavery to them, and I redeem you with a outstretched arm and with great acts of judgment. I will take you to be my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who has brought you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians.
Wait a minute, man. Wait, hey. Somebody tell me what the fuck he's saying. What he saying?
He basically saying he gonna do that to the Egyptians.
Who gonna do what to what? Huh?
He did not say he was going to do that to the Egyptians. He just
he gonna
said
bring them from under him with the.
He said he gonna bring them from the burdens, meaning he gonna free them from
slavery.
Right.
Right.
You just pretty much saying, man,
He-
these people keep on saying I got your back, right? It's so these words, I got your back, bro. Just stay strong. Keep your head, keep fighting for it, bro. I got you.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what he
I
said.
got you, bro.
All right. So the Most High just told Moses, don't worry about it. I got you.
I got you, bro.
Right,
Just chill
yeah.
out. I got
All right.
Yeah.
Keep going. Where we at with it?
Yeah, Exodus chapter 6 verse 8.
All right.
And I will bring you into the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, and I will
Come
give
on,
it to you
man.
for a possession. I am the Lord. Moses spoke this to the people of Israel, but they did not listen to Moses because of their broken spirit and harsh slavery. So the Lord said to Moses, go in, tell Pharaoh king of Egypt to let the people of Israel go out of his land. But Moses said to the Lord, behold, the people of Israel have not listened to me.
They ain't back. They ain't standing with me right now.
How then
cuz.
shall Pharaoh listen to me? For I am an uncircumcised lips.
Well,
the Lord
let's
spoke
talk
to-
about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on here? What's the situation? What's going on?
They don't know who he is because he had uncircumcised lips.
Uncircumcised lips. But hold on, wait a minute. Before we even talk about that, what the fuck is he what?
He already went to the people like, hey, man, I'm finna do this. And they were like, all right, guess what's up, bro? And then he went out there and he didn't get shit done. And now he like, people looking at him like, dog, you salty.
No doubt. Yeah, straight
Dog,
up.
you
So,
salty, bro. You ain't even close to nothing. Now we out here busting our feet hard fucking with you.
hey, tell me that don't sound like your, tell me that don't sound like your peoples though. Tell me that don't sound like your peoples. Straight up, motherfucker. Hey, man, we ain't
You out
fucking
there
with
fucking
you
with
no
that
more,
dude
bro.
that we here busting our feet hard.
All right, so tell me what the Most High said then.
Yeah,
What did he
but
say to him?
He told Moses, bro, just chill out. I got you, bro. That's what he told Moses, but the people ain't hearing the conversation. That's the whole thing
And
about
Moses
it.
like, damn, they gonna whoop my ass. They
I'm
gonna
gonna go
whoop my
back to the
ass.
same land, bro. They ain't gonna feel that.
All right, well, Tim, let's see what happened then.
But the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and gave them a charge about the people of Israel and about Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. These are the heads of their fathers' houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanak, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. These are the clans of Reuben. The sons of Simeon, Jemuel, Jamin, Od, Jachin, Zara,
The hit list?
and Shel, the sons of the Canaanite woman. These are the clans of Simeon.
Nah, it's these his sons.
Yeah, so somebody break it down to him what's going on.
So he going over the lineage of Reuben.
He going over the lineage of
Pharaoh
all
family.
Yisrael kids.
No. Who is? All right, break it down. Who is these people that he talking about?
He going down the lineage of Yisrael kids, and Yisrael is Jacob. When you hear him when he say, "I'm the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob."
Okay, so let's break this shit down, man, because we got newcomers, man, and how good do you know scripture?
Oh, not that well.
Okay, cool, good, all right.
I'm good at listening to the stories, though.
No, all right. So you
I'm
familiar with some of the stories?
Yeah, so I'm trying to follow along with the story.
Okay.
That's why I said, like, when you got the
Nah.
name of that last sound almost like a hit list,
Now,
though, but it's a list of names.
check it out. So, all in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Noah is? I don't want to go all the way. Well, I can't go back to
Yeah, Noah's Ark, you know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So let's break it down. Who is it? Adam and Eve. After Adam and Eve, who was it?
Seth
Seth. It was Seth.
and Cain and Abel.
All right. What happened with Cain and Abel?
Cain killed Abel.
All right. Cain killed Abel. So Cain went off to the east and had his own family and shit. What happened with the good? What happened then? What happened? Who is Seth? Why Seth come along? Who is he?
That's Adam and Eve's last child.
All right, that's Adam and Eve's last child. Okay. All right. What happened with Seth? Who he have?
Noah.
He had all these motherfuckers. He knocked all these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
It broke it all the way down, all the motherfuckers. But then the next main character it talked about was, like you said, was Noah. Noah's story is more familiar. A lot of people know the Noah story. Noah had 3 sons, which is who?
Shem, Ham, and Yafet.
Shem, Ham, and Yafet. They talk about the Hamites. Who's the Hamites?
Ham,
Basically.
Africans.
Okay, the Africans. Who is it don't talk too much about Yafet.
Yafet.
Peoples do it.
No.
But they had dukes and shit.
Yes.
Right? The dudes said they had dukes. Am I making it up?
No.
They talk about dukes and shit. So you kind of put your history together on that. It's a lot to go with Yafet. You got to do your history with Yafet. Really got to do your history with Yafet. All right? But then it talks about who? Who does it focuses on?
Shem.
The Bible focuses on Shem, Shem's nation. Who's in Shem's nation?
Abraham.
Abraham comes from Shem's nation. That's who the Most High made the covenant with. It's Abraham. What did he say about Abraham?
He was going to be the father of many nations.
He was going to have a whole lot of kids. He's going to be the father of many nations. All right? Abraham had who? And
Isaac and Ishmael.
Abraham had Ishmael first, then Isaac. Ishmael was by his handmaiden, whose name was who?
Hagar.
Who was his wife?
Sarah.
Wife had who?
Isaac.
Isaac. Isaac comes from wife. Ishmael comes from handmaiden Hagar.
Side chick. The side chick.
The side chick. Okay? Ishmael is the father of who? Your Arabic nations. These are your Muslim nations. All right? This is who Ishmael's descendants are. Okay? It's history. All right? Not just out my mouth. Research it. All right. If it comes to Isaac, who comes from Isaac?
Jacob and Esau.
Jacob and Esau. How do we know that the Most High was going to choose Isaac's seeds?
Because he said it.
That was one of his promises to Isaac. That was one of his promises to Abraham. He said it wasn't going to come from Ishmael. It was going to come from Isaac. His seed. All right? So then he ended up having Esau and Jacob. Who is Esau and Jacob?
The twins.
They twins. Some shit happened with Esau and Jacob was the birthright got switched around from Esau to Jacob. You have to look up the Esau and Jacob story. I got it all in my previous shows. All right? All right. What happened to Jacob? What was his shit? What happened?
He got his name changed to Israel.
He got his name changed to Yisrael. And these are the kids that we're talking about. We're talking about Jacob's kids. When it's talking about Reuben, Simeon, and breaking it all the way down, it's telling you who they kids are. It's breaking down the clans of who they kids were.
Okay.
He had 12 kids.
So he had 12 kids, or
he had 12 sons and 1 daughter. He had 12 sons.
Absolutely. And it's talking about his sons.
Okay.
All right?
So 12 factions in so many words.
Right. Indeed, this is your nation. Them 12 is your nation of Yisrael. We come from one of them 12.
One of those 12 factions.
Get me?
Yeah.
This is why you're described so well in this book, because it's talking about you. All right? And I'm talking literally. If you research like slavery history, go back the history of your peoples, it's talking about you. All right? All the way down. Your blood is the blood we talk. Motherfucker, it's a family book. Damn it. I can't get no clearer than that.
It's a recurring story.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. It's talking about you. This is why that's why this awareness is needed. Because it's talking about how we going to lose our identity. How identity is going to be taken. All right? It talks about all this shit. It talks about why.
So if that's the fact, it's also it's actually give us a chance to actually break that. That's coming forward.
This is what this awareness is all about. Yes, absolutely.
Because the book ain't gotta fall true.
It lies within you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I say, it all falls about, like, a lot of people don't know who they are because they not paying attention to themselves.
And off that simple fact right there, that description, did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who they are. Are you talking about Europeans when you say that?
I'm talking about people in general.
Are you? If you go to any other nation besides the quote unquote African American people, they know their nationality. They know
I ain't talking about for its nationality. I'm talking about, like, you can know your nationality and still not know who you are.
Well, your nationality is a part of who you are.
Yeah, because like I say, that's something that's bestowed on you. You know what I'm saying? That's a cloak. You know what I'm saying? You come out with that on you.
Individuality, I get what you're saying. In your own individual search of who you are, I get what you're saying.
It takes you to know who you are to actually fight the fight that you can.
Check it out. At the end of the day, the Most High made all of us. Yeah. And the mission is for all of us to know who He is. The problem is certain nations out here, because this is all about these nations, bro, that know who you is, they know who they is, and they got an agenda to keep you in a certain oppression that you are in, so you don't find out who you are.
Exactly.
Can't everybody say that?
They put you in they put everybody in this little mouse maze. And
once we find out who we are, check it out. You haven't noticed that we are trendsetters? You haven't noticed that the world want to do what you do?
I'm trying to get a little taste of that.
Huh? Rap music ain't been around the world.
Started where?
Twerking.
I'm just listen to what I'm saying. I'm just keeping it simple. I ain't talking about the inventions that we come up with. I'm just talking about something real simple and just like it like twerking. You telling me other nations ain't twerking?
Like I said, that's part of their nationality.
Are you telling me other nations ain't breaking their culture to be like us? Huh? You can't tell that you are a trendsetter. You are the spearhead to this shit. You can't tell.
I can tell. All you gotta do is look on social media.
So the thing is, what I'm telling you is it's already in you. You just gotta. It's forces out here that's stopping you from knowing who you are. But the truth don't need no kickstand.
Yeah, everybody just want to let it lean on one.
You see, you are truth, but you gotta know where you stand. You gotta know your history because your history is who you are. It's a part of you, not they history. Your fucking history. All right, and it's talking about it right here. It kept record of it. Don't nobody want to talk about like yo. They say your history it beginning with slavery. You get me?
That's their story.
How can you know who your people is if slavery happened? Do you know what happened in slavery? How your kids were sold when they came? We don't know the events of slavery?
I know a couple hands-on. I ain't gonna say hands-on, but I got a couple aunts and great aunts that passed, but they lived to be like 103, 100.
And they ain't told you some shit?
And they done told me some shit, because they used to be out there in the field picking cotton. They told me cotton picking stories.
Oh, so this ain't just no shit you read.
Like I say, I got my own history about that shit. I've been to school.
So is it made up? Is it a made up history?
Oh, no.
Like some motherfuckers trying to say slavery was made up?
Hold on. Like,
Huh?
when I was in the history museum, right? It said it was 3 slaves got caught. It was a girl named on her, and she got caught with 2 dudes named. One was Isaac, one was Judah.
Damn.
Oh.
And that was back in the day, I guess, when they was picking cotton, because it had something to do with the railroad too. Because they
Hold
was
on,
runaway
Tim.
slaves, and they
I'm
got
gonna
caught.
give you one of these right here. I dropped a bomb on that motherfucker, Tim. That was amazing. That's in the museum too. For real? So
cap.
what I'm talking about is the shit can't be denied. The shit really did happen.
The shit really happened.
So if that shit happened, you can't just say like, man, I know who my peoples is like that. Because if history serves correct, nigga, your peoples was sold all over this motherfucker a long time ago. And you hold the European last name. Ah, damn, man, did I say I need to run out this motherfucker? Did I say that? Do you? Am I lying? What other history in this motherfucker you know hold another nation of people last name like that? Huh? Damn, I'm dropping too many nuggets on this bitch.
Hold on. It comes back to that word, what I said earlier, a state.
Absolutely. We
got a state name.
Can you hold any right under another person's estate? Can you hold any property? Can you claim anything?
No.
We're talking just natural law here. Can you?
No.
Yeah.
Can you own shit under another person's name?
No.
No.
Huh? So why these motherfuckers think that they can get somewhere?
Yeah, they know how to do it.
Hey, fuck with me. Fuck with me. I know how to do it too. Fuck with me. I know how to do it too. The correct way.
Exactly. They
That's
know how
what
to
this
do
awareness is all about.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They know how to do
But
it.
we do too now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
We-
talking about?
we do too.
Yeah.
I got a question.
And we right here. I know how to put you back in your proper place. And to where it can't be fucked with.
Like I said.
Fuck with me, but that's in another class we gonna teach. But right now, we tying this shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's truth. And that shit we talking about slavery just like it existed. You know, right now, you know, 'cause your people's firsthand, you know, existed. Guess what?
It's still locked down right now.
That shit talked about right here, though.
Yeah.
Did you know that? It's talked about in this book.
Yeah.
Did you know that? What other nation of people can fit that description? What's up?
I realized, can you go anywhere without getting stopped?
I mean, you know, that shit can fall on everybody, but the police do fuck with us a lot.
Nah, meaning it's stop signs. Stop lights. Everywhere you go, you stop.
Hey, can you drop a bomb on that one? They ain't got nothing to do with that, but drop a bomb on that
Stop,
one.
bro. I'm telling you, it's some crazy shit.
Because he threw me
Hey,
in
that was bomb on that.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
That's crazy.
Okay, you go. That was amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the maze. It's the maze. It's the rat trap.
Hey,
you know?
tell me how you gonna do it something like, what the fuck are you right?
I'm like, hold on, we go everywhere we go. Then I thought about it.
Like I
Man,
say,
I
it's,
gotta
it's
stop.
all
That
part.
law, it applied. Them laws, them statutes apply for everybody, though. Just you know.
But
What
like I say, it's the book.
Right.
They got their book. We got ours. So many
Absolutely.
different books.
Absolutely. But they laws come from this shit though.
They just made them for
It
them.
all still, they just took over. They stole our shit, man. It all comes from this right here. Look. Let's read some more, man. Where we at? Somebody tell us where we at.
Genesis chapter 6,
Hey,
verse 15.
Y'all know I like doing this shit, right?
I do it for my people.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
The sons of Simeon, Jemuel, Jamin, Od, Jachin, Johar, and
Factions, right?
Sheol. The sons of Simeon. The son of Canaanite woman. So basically,
That's the one sister.
that's the girl.
No,
that's his. That's the wife.
That's who he had a. When they talk about who the Canaanites. Let's see if y'all been paying
The
attention.
Africans.
They Africans. They the
Alright.
they the descendants
That was
of Ham. You know what I'm saying? So they would be like Africans. You know what I'm saying? Canaanites. All right, now
Africans.
he went and had. He
They
married one of them
they're like a
motherfuckers.
half breed.
No. They the descendants of what? What are you talking about?
You said.
He said African.
So
Okay,
that's-
I thought you said Africans.
No.
Okay.
They Ham.
Yeah, okay,
Descendants
yeah.
of Ham.
Descendants of Ham.
Is what the Africans are. They descendants of Ham. They Hamites.
Okay.
The Hamitic people.
Okay.
All right. Now he went and had kids by one of their women, and that's all it's saying.
Okay, so he had
He brought one of
almost
them
like an
in.
illegitimate, so they imparted the family now.
And then that's why they pointed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
These are the names of sons of Levi according to their generations. Jershon,
So now they
Kehat,
talking about Levi. Levi is
and
one of the
Maria.
sons of Yisrael. What we at? Tell everybody at what we at in scripture.
we had Exodus chapter 6, verse 16.
All right.
These are the names of the sons of Levi according to their generations. Jershon, Kohath, and Merari. The years of the life of Levi being 137 years. The son of Jershon, Libni, and Shimi by their clans. The son of Kehath, Amram, Israel, Hebron, and Uzziel. The years of the life of Kohath being 133 years. The sons of Merari, Mahali, and Mushi. These are the clans of the Levites according to their generations. Amram took as his wife Jahebed, his father's sister, and she bore him Aaron and Moses. The years of the life of Amram being 137 years. The sons of Isher, Korah, Nepheg, and Zichri. The sons of Uzziel, Mishael, Eliphan, and Sithri. Aaron took as his wife Elisheba, the daughter of Amminadab, and the sisters of Nashahasham. And she bore him Nabed, Abiha, Elizra, and Ethamar.
Hey man, hold on, man. Wait a minute, man. I got it.
That's a lot of names, though.
Hey, I know it's tongue tired of the motherfucker.
That's a lot of names. You name dropping like we out here name dropping big time.
Damn.
All right, well, let's talk for a second there. Hey, give you a rest.
He named so many names, I lost track. I don't even know what he talking about no all his names.
language.
Hey, well, tell me this. Why is this so important?
I know we naming all these people, so they name.
Why is this important?
I know their names being spoken on for a reason, but like
They were the righteous people
Nah, they weren't
still-
necessarily the righteous.
who still followed the laws.
No,
Well, they also
just
important
descendants.
because
they just the sons of. They
Because-
just keep track of the sons.
yeah, they trying to see where Moses and Aaron came from with them. But I still think that they was the righteous people because they didn't name everybody else.
You know what I'm saying? They did a whole lot of name dropping. So them names, it was a lot of names, but it wasn't all the names. They could have made that name. The book could have kept on going.
Well,
it could have been about this thick if they want to keep on naming names.
Well, so
they chose who they wanted to choose. I say that
not
much.
Not necessarily. You're right though, but not necessarily. Not 100% correct. They did pick and choose, but they choosing this one for a reason. It's gonna say it in a minute, but it's important. What I noticed about this is because it's keeping track of the family. It's a family book. That's why I keep saying this is a family book. It holds the names. That's why it's a damn
name. All these names.
Right.
Like I said, they're doing a lot of name dropping.
So it's got to keep record of the names. That's important. You know what I'm saying? But see, when they was translating this shit, they didn't know how important it was back then. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is how brilliant this book is made up. You know, why was they gonna change, like, take the books out with the names in? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Why would they do that? Because they ain't think it held no importance. Yeah. They didn't know the future, what the future was gonna bring. But the book did. The book knew we was gonna be like, damn, it's gonna be a big ass question mark behind our identity. Behind our identity.
Yeah, the identity, because like I say, identity, these names, you gonna look this up, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You gonna find one like, damn, who is this? Who is this? Who is these people?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they name dropping, but like I say, if you go back behind yourself, no matter what name you pick behind, you still gonna find more lineage behind those names.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's why I always say it's all about your own personal interpretation.
Like they try and say that the people in this book didn't exist, but you got like Solomon's temple that stands right now to this day that motherfuckers will beat your ass if you go fuck with.
Yeah.
Right now to this day, Solomon's temple exists. But if it wasn't no Solomon, if there's a Solomon, then Solomon come from these people.
Gomorrah?
You know what I'm saying?
It make you think about other things like, is that real? How come that's not real?
Right. Did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you?
Exactly.
Did you hear about, like, just recently they found Noah's Ark?
I can believe it, but I gotta research it. I could believe it because there's a whole lot of stuff that's unfound. You never know. You can dig up under your own feet one day, be like, "What the hell is that?"
That's what that's why this shit's so important. That's why it's keeping record of it. You see what I'm saying? That's the purpose of it. That's why it's important. Now let's keep going, and now it's gonna show you why it just pinpointed this one. Okay, keep reading.
Aaron took as his wife Elisheba, the daughters of Amminadab, and the sister of Nahshon, and she bore him Nabadan, Abiha, Eleazar, and Ithamar, the sons of Korah, Ashur, Elkanah, and Abasaph. These are the clans of the Korahites. Eleazar, Aaron's son, took as his wife one of the daughters of Patil, and she bore him Phinehas. These are the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites by their clans. These are the Aarons and Moses, to whom the Lord said, bring out the people of Israel from the land of Egypt by their hosts. It was they who spoke to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, about bringing out the people of Israel from Egypt.
Stop. Now, did y'all notice that what it said? Y'all ain't catch it.
Yeah, I did. I got lost in the translation of all the names.
All right, well, somebody break it down to me. Why did he just say that he pinpointed these particular people?
All right,
because
this is what I wanted to get to. He was know all his name dropping. What's all his name dropping for?
Because they was bringing up where Aaron and Moses came from, who they came from.
And why was that important?
Because they the ones who went to the Most High chose Moses and brought Aaron along, and they the ones who went to the Pharaoh.
Absolutely, she's absolutely correct. Let's give her a hand clap for that shit. Exodus chapter 6, verse 26, it says, this is Aaron and Moses, to whom the Most High said, bring out of the children of Yisrael from the land of Egypt, according to their divisions. So according to their families. Get what I'm saying? According to the 12. You know, because right now, it ain't just 12 no more. These 12, these
12 is divided.
Exactly.
You
Into
know what
a
I'm saying? 2 turned to
whole
4,
lot.
4 turned to 8, 8 turned to 16, 16,
Because we're
32,
talking
32,
generations
64.
of
Yeah,
past.
it breaks like
See, exactly. So now you see why I say we are of one of them 12. But just imagine how spread out it is now.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because
See
over
what I'm
time,
saying?
it's like I say, it's multiplied.
And
And
that's
now we're in a
why-
motherfucking
and-
2024 version.
That's why your description defines you. You get what I'm saying?
Your personal self.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get in touch with
that
yourself.
defines you, and it talks about you, and it talks to you.
And that's how them people got their names in these books, because they made themselves definitive in the agreements.
Absolutely. Well, because the covenant's still going on.
Yeah.
You know, this is an
Like I
everlasting
said, it all started
covenant.
with that agreement.
Right.
That's why I said what I
But
said at the beginning.
That's
It
why.
all started with the
That's why
agreement.
we have a job. Just imagine once we get on point with what we supposed to be doing. Imagine how the other nations, how they gonna fall in line and get on point with what they supposed to be doing, and it's gonna be clear because it ain't no gray area. It's either this or that. It's either you serving this or you serving that. It ain't no whole lot of gods out here like you think. Now, your God, don't get me twisted. Your God is whatever you worship. But if it ain't the one and only true creator, the Alpha, the Omega.
Your high power. That's what I'm saying. My high power.
No, it's
That's what I
one
thought.
creator.
Yeah.
It's one creator. Your God is
Ain't no-
anything that you worship. Get what I'm saying?
I don't-
If you worship a
I
pack of
can't see.
cigarettes,
That's why I call it my high, because I can't see what it is. I don't know. I can't tell.
absolutely.
No, I don't,
But you do realize he's the absolute.
yeah, it's something I can't see or touch. I can't
Ain't
smell
no-
or
ain't
feel.
nothing,
but,
no
but I
other
know
energy.
it's something around this motherfucker that's making some
But
shit
you
weird.
do
and
you
I can't
know?
even
Do
figure it out
you
yet.
know in your heart that ain't no other energy out here fucking with it though?
No, because I'm saying, because no matter what cracks, you know what I'm saying, it's still cracking. If I'm gone, or
And if you realize that, if you realize these energies are at work here, then you winning already. You get what I'm saying?
That's when you
So
you find
the Most
yourself.
High is the Alpha. He's the most powerful entity. He created all these other entities you might think that you serving. That's correct. But if it ain't him that you worshiping, then you out of pocket. You wrong.
Cause you looking at.
You get what I'm
something.
saying?
Like
So it ain't no it ain't no gray area. It ain't no this and maybe. You
It
get what
ain't-
I'm saying? It's this and all the way this, or you out of pocket. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Period.
Cause I say,
So
in your area, I kind of like, if I'm in a nutshell with it ain't nothing physical.
nah, fuck no.
It ain't gonna be nothing physical.
No,
It's
but
gonna
your
be something.
messages,
It's gonna be all. It's
your
gonna be something
messages
that you
can come to you through
Yeah.
physical things.
Yeah, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because the messages come, but the message ain't gonna be what you. Some people get a message and worship the message.
And-
I understand what you're talking about. So that's why I'm saying, put it in a nutshell.
Yes.
For it, it's nothing physical.
Yeah, and motherfuckers don't realize, damn it, it's a creator that sent the message. Damn, what the fuck is it?
Dude,
Why you worshiping the messenger and the messenger and the creator? Come on, man.
Dude,
it's a
this
creator.
nigga
all
telling
the
you to go that way. He ain't telling you want to stop, but this nigga don't step. He gonna say, okay.
But like Eddie Griffin said, did you get the message?
Right. Did
I
you
got
get
the message, but
right.
you still hanging out with the messenger.
Absolutely, and that's why it's important
I
to
be
get
looking
this
at
shit
people
straight.
I'll get confused
But check
with
it out.
people like that, man.
Once you do get in line, it's gonna be clear to see who out of pocket at that point. It's gonna be clear for you to see what to stay the fuck away from.
Hey, I made a post the other day. And I got to read it verbatim because I got a little tipsy, and I want to get it just directly out of my head the way I wrote it that day. And it fucked my head up because it came into fruition.
Yeah.
This shit fucked my head up. It's not me trying to be fly. It was just me feeling, you know what I'm saying, feeling a thought. What can I say? All right. Boom, there it is. People been cutting me out. And yes, it hurts. But now it gives me room to see the ones that's cutting me in.
Damn.
And that feels good.
Damn. Hey, boy,
Hold on, look.
Boy.
This is my post. Look, I put that down. That's my
Hey,
post.
man, it's like he knew he was finna come on the show or something, boy.
That's my
Damn.
post. Now I want to read it like before I can get it all the way
What's
out.
the odds of that shit, though? Y'all don't see how powerful. We talking about the exact same thing this brother just wrote in this post,
And
bro.
that's like 3-4 days ago.
Hey, the Most High exists. Y'all
That's what I'm saying.
can't.
And this is not me tripping off no physical shit. This is just me going off.
You
the
see,
vibe.
do you see what happened though? You see that? You
Yeah.
see that? It's that's energy at work though, bro. You see what I'm saying? What's the odds of that? We talking. You just said, bro, the exact same thing, bro. You gotta get rid of that bullshit to see that real shit.
Yeah, because that cut you out, man. It hurts. It do hurt. When people walk away that you love, it hurts.
Hey.
But when they walk away, you going to see somebody that you never seen before. And they going to be like, damn, where did you come from?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was in the way.
Yeah, that's absolutely. So this is what this is why we have these laws in place, because first of all, we got to stay in pocket. And this is why you finna read something about uncircumcised lips. See, all this shit is a circumcision thing. You know what I'm saying? So who knows what circumcision is?
Me.
Snip the tip.
That snip the tip. But what if I say circumcise your inward parts? What would y'all consider that what to be?
Shut your mouth when it's not too easy to be running. People like to talk. Like I say, you got one mouth, two ears. You talk more than you speak, you ain't gonna never catch the message.
What is the purpose of circumcision?
To cut it short. Whatever you feel like you doing the most, and like if it feels good, don't overindulge in it. Like you.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait. I got it. Hold on. Wait. You just said to cut it short.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody cut my shit short. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hey.
No, he said snip
I'm
the tip.
talking about.
No.
I'm talking about indulgence.
No.
Nah, he was talking about
I'm talking about
indulgence. I see what
indulgence.
he
You know,
saying.
I like to eat sweets.
Right.
If I keep eating candy all day, I know these bitches gonna fall out my head.
Right, yeah.
I know some, and there's certain
So
people.
you're talking about a sacrifice type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
right,
sacrifice.
yeah. That's what he talking about.
It's an indulgence thing.
I don't know what you was thinking.
I don't know what you was
He
thinking.
said cut it short. You talking circumcision.
Yeah,
What the fuck you mean?
No, at first he said snip the tip.
Yeah, snip the tip, cut it short. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, when you speaking your mind sometimes, some people talk out of pocket because they speaking too much.
I
You
just
give it
had
to-
to get it clear.
Nah, I was talking physical, like
Physically, you know, that works in the same terms. Like,
okay, yeah,
you eating too much. Slow down. You talking too much. Shut up.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was talking about real circumcision, like when you use a baby.
I guess I got circumcised.
So
Shit, I wasn't hurt.
what's the purpose of circumcision? That's what
It's
I'm
a
talking
sacrifice.
about. No.
It's not. Shit, I don't see what it is other than that.
Now, scripture got its own
Shit.
definition of
Yeah, at the same time, yeah.
I don't see what it is for you to
His
give up a piece of your.
interpretation, yeah.
sacrifice. No,
right.
No. Well.
To give up a piece of your manhood.
I ain't
What
gonna
the hell is
say
that?
no.
As a man to give up a
Because
piece
I
of your
gotta be
manhood.
open-minded about this shit.
And then your daddy said, I'm gonna let this man give a piece of your manhood. He letting that man sacrifice a piece of your manhood. It's like, I don't know where that came from, but I don't know no niggas gonna put their dick on a chopping block.
But you need to explain to him.
I
He's
get-
talking biblically. He's asking biblically.
Oh, you asking biblically. I'm talking about right,
I'm
like.
gonna break it down biblically, you know what I'm saying?
And maybe biblically,
come with
maybe
it.
it's a translation between
But
me, the way I think, and the way the Bible it's written in
Well,
the book.
I appreciate
That's a hell
what
of a
you're
sacrifice.
saying.
Look, my man's in the back. Yeah, hold on.
Check
Get
it
the
out.
head now. No, spin around. Get the head now.
Check it
It's
out.
a sacrifice,
It's
bro.
a lot of people out here that feel the same way that you do. So
Like I
that's
say,
why
I ain't
I
saying it's right
appreciate
or
what
wrong.
you're saying, and I want you to say what you, because look, I want them opinions on this motherfucker because I don't want it just to be mine.
Yeah. But
Absolutely. So
But as a man, can you say that?
it's a sacrifice.
Hell of a sacrifice to put your dick on the chopping block?
No.
It's
I
not?
think- check it out. I think it's a sacrifice to keep that shit on my shit.
No, it's not, because you ain't doing nothing. It's there. It's like look, this is what I'm saying. Look. So what is hypothetically speaking?
What is the circumcision?
Hypothetically, I just want to put
medically,
hypothetically
you don't.
speaking. What if the man said, hey, this part of the agreement, put your thing on the chopping block, I'm gonna cut a little piece off. If you believe in what I'm saying, cut a little piece off for me.
Yeah.
That's part of the agreement.
That was part of the agreement.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So if that's part of the agreement, you
okay,
giving something up to acknowledge that you believe in. That's a sacrifice.
Facts, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why I was agreeing with it, yeah.
It is,
I felt
yeah.
That's a hell of a sacrifice. As a man,
I ain't disagreeing with that.
as a man,
Because the covenant that it.
that's
Okay.
That's not, no. I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to go too deep or sideways with it.
Hold on. Let me get him.
Thank you, boy. All right. Now let me tell you what it is.
You can tell me what it is. I didn't know that it is one of those.
You're absolutely correct, though. Let me put the camera on myself. It is. You're absolutely correct, bro. See, to be of this nation, it is a circumcision thing. So the circumcision thing, you have to be circumcised from your inward parts and your outward parts. And it's going to talk about that later on down the line when we read it in the scripture. But I'm just giving y'all a little heads up. Now, the circumcision is all about the physical aspect of the circumcision is the mark of Abraham. That is to say, the Most High said Abraham was going to have many nations.
Yeah.
That circumcision, he said, your descendants need to be circumcised because that's the mark of you.
Yeah, that's like if I wanted you to put a tattoo on you to say you part of the group.
That's the
you
mark
gotta
of
sacrifice that piece of skin to identify yourself.
That is
sacrifice.
That is
you gotta
the
go
part.
through initiation.
Right. Well, that ain't no initiation. That's just saying who you are.
They pack
That's like I would rather you say a brand.
Yeah, you being branded.
Right, because that is a type of brand. You being branded as an addition to the nation of Abraham, to the whole his lineage.
So
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you pretty much sacrificing your name in the sake of.
Abraham was the father of many nations, though. Don't forget it.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's gonna have as many nations as the sand of grain on the beach or some shit like that, or as many nations.
You
as
trying
the
to get
stars
it in? You Will Chamberlain on this thing.
So he's gonna have a lot of fucking nations. All right.
We'll
that's just half the issue. All right.
We'll change.
That's just half the thing. You got to be circumcised. That's the mark of Abraham.
Yeah.
The inward parts of circumcision has to deal with the laws. All right, it's certain laws that you gotta follow that the Most High put forth for you to follow.
That's the hard part, though. It's easy to brand yourself on the outside. I say, it's easy to.
And you have to be circumcised by both of them parts to be to be a part of this nation. Now we read the definition of nation earlier, and it talks about it didn't necessarily say you have to have the same bloodline. You just have to have the same belief, which we're talking about these laws again. You get what I'm talking about? It's a law thing. Does that make sense to everybody? You have to follow these laws because that's how you circumcise the evil out of your heart.
Yeah, but like I say, with them laws, like I say, you making sacrifices within them laws to kill certain things that you're going to build bad ties, bad karma, bad.
A sacrifice.
Yeah. Nutshell. Right.
Bro, you are a king, bro. When you speak, bro, you got to realize that you got the spirit running through you. Because you've been on point the only thing that you don't know is that these your peoples that it's talking about in this book, bro.
I know that much. I know in the book, shit, all of them all the hot. All them niggas. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit that they say. The one thing in that book you can't tell me that it's some white blind dude walking around Africa granting wishes. Nigga, every nigga I know in Africa is black. Like they talking about hers, wool, feet of bronze, and that shit. That nigga right there. Check it out. No, this nigga got ass years.
Hold on. At the same time, he wouldn't that same dude that they were talking about granting wishes and stuff, he wouldn't.
But I ain't saying he granting wishes, I'm just saying like the fantasy that they build around the image that they sell.
Right, yeah.
They sell the white blonde, the white dude with the white hair, that's what they sell, but they in the book, like I say, the shit that they forget to rewrite.
Yeah.
Feet of bronze, hair of wool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
skin tone.
like you said, at the same time, it's hella people with skin of bronze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them people, all of them, right. You and him, y'all not the same people.
We not the same people, but we got
time,
the same characteristics.
Right, but at the same time, y'all might not have the same beliefs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that make y'all not the same people.
But it's on us to educate each other. That's the point.
That's what make you people. If
we can communicate.
Right.
Communication is not the same because you can't click with a person's heart that ain't like that.
Yeah. Like I say, when it comes to the testament of my post, people who cut me out, they can say whatever I'm doing is not right for them, and I can love them still from a distance. But as soon as you walk away, I'm gonna see somebody that's walking on the same path as me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just getting out the way for people that's actually on my same move.
These are the brethren
That's how you find your tribe.
That's
Yo,
who
yo,
you're talking
yo.
to. But not to say that them people that
You walked away from ain't good. Like I say, I love them from a distance.
because everybody got their own time in learning this shit, and everybody got their own trials and their own tribulations. So everybody got their own shit that they going through. You see what I'm saying? The Most High is still working in their life.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the Most High know, he created us all. He know who you is. Hey, let me put this shit on me again. Hold on. Hey, the Most High already know who you is.
Respect.
Regardless of what the fuck you worshiping out here. He already know what you worshiping. He know who you is. You just don't know who he is.
And saying, like I say, if you don't know who he is, you don't know who you are.
Hey, you don't know where you stand. He know
Yeah.
where you stand. You see what I'm saying? But we gotta pull as many of our people together as we can, and our brethren together as we can, because right now we lost. Get what I'm talking about?
In the
We
sense.
lost as a people. That's why we got all this senseless shit going on. This evil look like it's just running rampant like it is. Get what I'm saying? It's because we lost as a people.
One thing I always say with the evil, it's always been bullshit in time.
It is.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
one
thing,
thing in time.
the
In time,
difference
even
is
from when that nigga wrote that book right there. He knew it was.
check it
He
out.
can't, before he wrote that book, he came down and knew it was bullshit going on. So it's always been bullshit.
You not lying. I agree with you 100%.
So what all he trying to do is just get us out of it.
No.
And
The difference is we gonna be able to pinpoint that shit, and it ain't gonna be no confusion.
Oh yeah.
Right now, it's confusion. We see the evil out here, but motherfuckers don't know it's evil. They gonna participate because they don't realize what's really going on. They think it's hip. They think it's cool because evil right now, evil is good.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, the shit flipped.
Yeah. What was that movie? Vampire in Brooklyn.
I'm trying to the shit. They got
Vampire in
evil.
Brooklyn.
They got
You
evil
remember that
looking
shit?
good.
Evil is good. Evil is good.
I'm trying to
They
tell
look,
you it
they
is.
put it. Hey, look,
They
look,
this
they
shit.
put it in the movie. What you say? Hey,
Bro.
evil is good. One of the
trying
most.
to-
Hey.
And your heart gotta be right. That's why we gotta look for brethren that's heart like ours, because the war is fucking real.
It is.
Because we got kids that's coming up in this shit thinking that it's right to be fucking out of pocket. And damn it, I ain't gotta be going into what I mean by out of pocket, but I'm
No, you
fucking
don't.
mad
I
at
know
this
exactly
motherfucker.
what you talking
For
about.
example, like the little nines with the little pregnant little picture.
Look, like I say.
Oh
look.
my God!
Thank you.
Tim just
Hey.
dropped that bomb.
Hey, look, I had it.
2021.
I ain't trying to go too
Drop
off
it.
bomb, but what look dude,
What's the Wade
The one thing I
Wade
say-
child name? The he she.
it's nothing. I'm gonna say this.
Hey.
The way the world built, there's nothing wrong with what he do. Cause like I say, if you want to be that way, be that way. But the one thing that's wrong with it is, like I say,
Promoting it though.
yeah, the way
Promoting it, yeah.
they promote it.
They
The way
making it look
they make
cool.
it look good. The way they make
Put
it
it
look.
out there the way it's supposed to be.
Let him
This
put it
book
out on his
ain't
own
lying.
time.
Listen, this book right here, ain't nobody found no imperfections in this motherfucker. You might not be able to understand it. Yeah, you might have your own interpretation. Yeah,
But damn, you
but
just
the
been
truths in this motherfucker ain't never been disproven. And off that fact right there, if it's talking about some shit that's out of pocket that you seeing, that the world is saying that's cool, you should
I can just-
listen to the book.
Every time somebody talk about
listen
me,
to the
I
shit
tell
that
him, this is the story. Tell him, he can, if you want to do it on his own time, but the way they sell it is fucking wrong.
I'm trying to
It's
look.
fucking
bro,
wrong.
bro.
They sell it like it's right and it's fucking wrong. Cause dude, how you just can't put this nigga? I turn on my Hulu.
your
I turn on my
soul
Hulu.
tell
I
you
turn on
it's
my
wrong.
motherfucking Netflix. I turn on my motherfucking Prime. I see this old funny looking ass dude at the top of my shit. I don't give a fuck about him.
That's your spirit.
That's-
your spirit talking to you, bro.
Nah,
when you
that's-
see that shit, your spirit like, hey, it's
Why?
not like, hey, look, one. But you got our kids out here,
Yeah.
bro, that they can look up
And
at
some-
that
yeah,
shit.
As soon as I
and-
turn it on, they see it.
And click it on
It's not
accident.
about me, because I know that's not for me. So
So-
every time I turn it on, this is what they see. It's
And
burning
this
into
is
their
why
brain.
this awareness is, we have to get in pocket, because it ain't just you. The Most High didn't say, damn, I'm just doing this for your generation.
Nah.
He say, for everlasting. your generation and they all the way down to us and ours. It's gonna, bro. We are in danger.
We in danger,
Period.
and we in control at the same time.
Of course. Well,
We still.
That's fucked up. Hey, it's crazy as hell like that, but we in danger, but we in control
We have
at
to
the same time.
realize that we have the control, though. But we have to realize right from wrong, because even though you in control, you can be the one that turn the shit on.
Yeah, I know this.
You see what I'm saying?
This is what I know.
So you in control, but you got to be in pocket. You got to know who you are in control, though.
Yeah, like I
see what
said,
I'm
'cause like
saying?
at the same time, it's kind of like new school versus old school music. Old school music, I love old school rap for the simple fact they talked about what they did. I also talk about what can happen when you did what they did.
Yeah.
That one say when like, do you know the true word of the gospel? Do you know the true meaning of the gospel?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Gossip.
No. Look it up. Look
You
it
say
up.
God spell.
Gossip. Gospel.
God spell.
Gospel.
God spell.
However you want to say it.
I'm telling you what it is.
All right, that's how you want to pronounce it. That's what it is. But we talking about the same word, right? Gospel.
God spell.
No, gospel. Like you go to gospel church, gospel song.
Yeah, what's the gospel?
All right, the true meaning of gospel is speak the truth. Look it up. Dictionary.
Dictionary.
It's
It's right there. That's why we got it.
And that word should easily be in that book.
Oh, if it's a word, it's there.
And gospel.
The teaching or revelation of Christ, the record of Jesus.
Look up the root. Like the speak the gospel is to speak the truth.
Whose truth?
Your truth. The truth.
Whose truth?
Your truth.
Because you do know.
Look, like I say, look, if it's real to me, what is it for me to come up to you and tell you a lie? Like, it's kind of like everybody on Facebook talking about, shit, I won't know, how come you can't come to me as the person that you really are? Because everybody put on the facade, and they don't want to really be the person they are when they meet you. I don't give a fuck if you meet me with my flip-flops on. I'm a high A. What's good with you? I'm me. You might see some shit you don't like right now, but shit, what I really got ain't what on me right now or over here. But shit, I can show you some shit. But you don't want to believe it. Like you say, the people don't want to believe what the real be on until you put it on their face. Until you dress it all the way up. Until you pull it out your pocket. Until you put the, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, right now, my hair nappy and shit. Yeah. But I'm speaking the truth, so people listening.
No doubt.
Fuck how I look.
All right, I got it.
Well, what's the definition of gospel? Bring it to us.
The teachings of Jesus and the apostles.
That's all it say?
That's all it's right. That's all it say?
No, hold on. One of the first 4 books of the New Testament describing the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ.
All right, we talking about these biblical terms.
A similar narrative. That's what it. Okay. Election from any of these books included as parts of a religious service, a teaching or a doctrine of a religious teacher, something accepted as unquestionably true.
Something accepted as unquestionably true. To speak the truth.
Now you see why I say God spell?
That's why I say to speak gospel is to speak the truth.
Boy, now whose truth?
Your truth. Like I say, if I came from nothing and I excelled and made a whole bunch of fucked up shit happen in the process, and I get to a point where, like I say, everybody don't start with the word. Everybody don't start with good grace. Everybody don't start with blessings. Everybody don't start at that particular point where they be like, damn, I got this. But some people get to that point like, damn, look at all this shit around me. I can touch somebody.
But
no, hold on, let me finish. I can touch somebody. And then they get to a point where they polarity, gravity, thought process, like shit, they mind change. Boom. And they be like, dude, I'm on the more, I can do better. I'm finna do better. I'm finna cross this bridge right now because I got the power to do better. People, like I'm saying, but it took him to get to a certain point to see what he had around him.
Why, no doubt.
And it took him to realize I went through a whole bunch of truths. So when I built me to a nigga that I see in the street, that I did some shit and I see him walking down the same shit I did, I'm like, bruh, you ain't even gotta do it like that, cuz. No. Come over here, bruh. Check this out. If you still want to be on that gangster shit, cool. But check it out. Turn your temperature down. Move like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a better way to move like it. After a while, them better moves gonna make him want to move even better and better and better.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, if I can give him a better opportunity, he gonna step away from the shit he on anyway.
No,
But it takes for me to know my power to actually give somebody else to know their power.
And that's what I want to talk about. See, hold on.
But I have to know my faults too. I have to know my faults and truth.
But before we get to, because you right. But let's slow it down just 1 second, because we're talking about the definition of gospel.
Yeah, I'm speaking the gospel because I'm
I know
speaking
you
my
is.
faults.
I know you.
Because like I say, I can't tell a nigga everything good when I ain't tell him shit that wasn't messed up.
Hold on. That last part, didn't you read that last part where it say something about untruth being made true?
It was like something about to be taken as truth.
It was something about the untruth being taken as truth.
Something accepted as unquestionably true.
Yeah.
Unquestionably true.
That's God, right?
That's what. Hold on, read. That's what it said. The whole thing.
Yeah, it's good news. God's spill.
Unquestionably true. Something to be taken as unquestionably true.
Like, yes, Jesus, thank you, Jesus.
No, it's just like, no. It was like, it came with Noah with, like I said, God told him, hey, I got your back. He went to the people like, God said he got, hey.
But check it out. Where is these truths coming from, though? This is where it focuses on.
They were saying, it came back to Noah. Noah's got
Before Noah.
No, I ain't, like I'm saying, I'm just going back to keep it in context with what we talking about for the people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take it too far, but they remember us talking about Noah, and he got the story.
Hold on.
But he got the truth from that man.
You absolutely, check it out. You right with what you saying. You ain't said nothing wrong. The thing what I want you to get to realize, bro, is it's something that got you thinking and got you feeling that way. Not you, not just you, but I'm talking about the person, the whole person, the whole whoever we talking about.
Yeah.
It's something that got them feeling that way. Something that got their morals in check like that for them to even, come correct. Get what I'm saying? They could have been doing something fucked up but it's something that corrected them. It's something that they saying, all right? It's certain laws that has to be in play, like, for instance, thou shalt not kill. All right? I don't give a fuck if you been bad all your life and then you went and murked the motherfucker. You gonna feel something.
Yeah, but like I say, thou shalt not kill, but, you know what I'm saying, they slay Goliath.
Check it out.
In the
but
book.
After you did that and you seen that wrong that you done, it's that certain law. You gonna feel that, you know what I'm saying, to make you change. To go tell another motherfucker, hey man, that ain't the route you want.
Yeah, what I'm saying, but like I said, it ain't like that little dude wanted to fight that big nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, he fought for a righteous cause. He killed somebody for a belief. Like I said, them people who believe, like if you believe in something, you willing to die for it.
But that stems
so you willing to fight for it. Also, you just can't lay down your life in the middle of the street. Sometimes you got people willing to. Yeah,
it comes from somewhere.
Yeah, but like I say, but it comes from your beliefs,
your morals.
Yeah, your morals.
Right. So them are the laws that you follow, and don't you know these laws are naturally in you?
Yeah, by far.
Get what I'm saying? It's just certain people ain't built that way.
Like I say, some people just rather lean on the kickstand.
You see what I'm talking about? But if you do realize that you got certain laws in play, then you do realize that the Most High is talking to you. Them are His laws that you following. So you got to see, like what I'm saying, where that shit coming from, the morals, where your morals coming from. Where do you get that? Where is that shit stemming from?
You know where it's coming from? Them names.
It's coming
your name
because it's in you. It's the remedy is in you.
Nah, it's in you. You can look at it comes from your name. You got a last name. Regardless if the white person gave it to you, you can go back deep and deeper, and then you can get past this state, and it's gonna go past the state, and it's gonna go to one of those. Like I say, it's promise. It's more than it. It's part of your genetics.
Because let's finish this up. Cause we got. Hold on.
Like I'm saying, I agree with you on that, nigga. It's in us.
I know.
It's in us.
Boy,
it's in the name.
I told you. Did not tell you.
It's in our name. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. Damn it, it's good. I told y'all this gonna be a fire ass show today. Hey, hold on, because we got to get through this chapter real quick. Where we at with it, Tim?
Like shit, I ain't read all fucking day.
That's what's up.
Right.
We on 28.
We on what? Exodus what?
Chapter 6, verses 28.
All right, hey, let's read this.
On the day when the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, the Lord said to Moses, I am the Lord. Tell Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that I said to you. But Moses said to the Lord, behold, I am the uncircumcised lips. How will Pharaoh listen to me?
All right, so this is what we're talking about with this circumcised thing. Because Moses, he had a different childhood growing up. At the time of Moses, what was going on with the Pharaoh? He had ordered what?
That all the first son killed.
He ordered that all of the firstborn sons of the nation of Yisrael to be killed. And Moses' mama saved him by putting him in a basket and shipped him on.
Floating up the river.
Yeah, and he got found by the Pharaoh's daughter, and she picked him up, and he was raised under the Pharaoh.
Yeah, so he was raised in, like I say, sheep's and wolf's clothing type thing.
Exactly, he was raised different. So when you talk about uncircumcised lips, he wasn't circumcised.
He didn't go by their rule. He came up under a different rule.
Right, and the Most High got a plan for him. He already had a plan in motion for him. You see what I'm saying?
Questioning this stuff.
Right.
I'm not even circumcised. How you coming to me to tell me to do this?
Right.
I ain't even
circumcised.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even following y'all. Your
I don't even know you like that, bro.
Right.
You don't even know me like that.
Right.
But like I say, it's not the physical. It's the internal.
Right. Well, he finna.
But like I say, that's why I would say the physical,
Well,
like the circumcision, is like it's a sacrifice for as you saying I'm gonna do this. It's like me just saying like a handshake.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a hell of a handshake.
It is.
It's a hell of a
But bro, check
But
it out.
that's all it is, like a handshake. Yeah, I agree with you. Cause like we agreeing, but like I said, because in the covenant we agree between two man bodies.
Any agreement is a handshake.
Yeah. So
Any agreement is I gotta agree to what you asking me to do.
Yeah.
And you gotta agree to what I got. It's terms.
Yeah, but like I say, you always got what they call them false flaggers or you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like you can easily anybody can walk around and put a brand on it. That don't mean you believe it.
Well, you know
Cause
what?
like I say, if you don't believe it, you wouldn't.
What makes you a part of the nation, though?
This point first and foremost.
No.
If you don't believe it, they want, you know what I'm saying? You
Believing is no.
You can fake it till you make it.
Exactly. But what's gonna show?
Your personal.
Yeah, the laws that you follow and how you move.
Who you are is what's gonna show it.
How you move.
Yeah,
is
who
what's
you, that's what I'm
gonna
saying.
show.
The
laws that you follow is how a person gonna know who you are.
Cause like the one thing, you know what I'm saying, I grew up in the church, Baptist church. So like I said, I do believe, you know what I'm saying, in God with the higher, like I said, I just call them a higher power now.
No doubt.
People just they make their own images of it, but I call them higher power. But
it's a description, that's all right.
The one thing I did realize, no matter what I did, it used to be people in church all the time. But it was only a handful of these people that had a glow, a glee, I couldn't understand. It was something I couldn't understand. Like I could just like everybody in this church, but it seemed like that's the person who's more like I can feel they belief.
Yeah.
More than, like I said, all these people dressed up. Like I say, everybody came in there with their Sunday's best on, but they dressed like them. Everybody got their Sunday's best. But these people, you can feel it off of them.
Yeah.
Even more than like the pastors are preaching, but this ain't like shit. When the pastor done talking, everybody like tripping off their words more.
These are the people that are called as lost because they got.
These ain't the people that lost.
Then the people that lead church and start judging everybody.
No. These ain't the people that don't judge at all. I'm just saying these, like I say, cause
I know
we
exactly
go.
what you saying.
These they got a glow. Like
thank you, Lord, for this money. Wake up, God, this morning. Hope you get a new car.
I think y'all misinterpreting what I'm saying.
I'm not. I got what you saying.
Like I say, it's 1,001 people in church. I went to Pleasant Green Baptist Church. It's about
no.
membership.
What church is you talking about?
I went to Pleasant Green Baptist Church.
Okay, stop right there. When do they hold service?
Damn, every day. Hey, dude.
Food was good, wasn't it?
No, look, if you want
to. So you telling me they worship, they day of worship ain't Sunday? You said Baptist church, didn't you?
Yeah, but
which falls under Christianity, don't it?
Whatever you want to say.
Huh?
Hey, look.
Oh, wait a minute, sir.
So I can't finish no
Oh,
more?
no. Hell no.
Okay.
Because, no.
I'll
I'm
wait
going to
for
let
it.
you spin it. Hold on. I'm going to let you get your issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to say that you, sir, got to understand where you're talking about. You're talking about a denomination, Baptist church, which falls from another denomination, which worships on certain times.
That's the whole conversation I told you before. Like,
but
a book written on top of a book, written on top of a book. I know this.
But
I know that.
We talking about laws here.
Yeah, laws written on top of laws, written on top of laws.
No, we are commanded to worship on a certain day.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to keep a certain day set apart to worship our Father.
All right.
And it ain't Sunday. We are listen.
I'm
it's
gonna
a
give
law.
you a testament to this.
It's a law.
What I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Because I didn't
now,
get to finish.
These denominations that we are in as a people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we have quote unquote righteous people that attend these establishments. No doubt about it. So I agree with you on that. But I say these people are lost because they are brainwashed into thinking this is the day they supposed to do they worshiping on.
And that's what I'm talking. And I'm not talking about those people. That's what I'm saying. You want to talk about those people. You took me. You
talking about those people.
No. I said I go to church, Pleasant Green Baptist Church. The motherfucking mass is like 1,000 something, 500 is a big number. They got, but out of all these people, as a kid, I ain't really paying attention. I'm just in church. I'm mad I gotta be there. But it used to be a handful of people in this church that had, like you call it, a vibration, enlightenment, a wider vision than just what the church had going on. Like I said, look, they'll take a piece of the church and grab an idea out of there and take it outside of the church and grow it bigger.
Yeah, they live there.
Outside of the church. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people I'm talking about. It's like me. Like, it's people in the hood. It's people in the hood that grow outside of the hood and grow into a better person. Not because you can't take what a person is and from, just that don't mean shit. If you know where you're trying to go, if you tap into yourself. And then people felt like they was tapping into themselves. They wasn't in church to be a church. They were a church actually, like, shit, to actually catch some of the church people. Like, saying, hey, this is what you can really be doing.
So you saying that
they was enlightening people. They was in the
spirit
church.
is strong within them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they
Right.
their spirit was bigger than the church.
The spirit was strong within them.
Yeah.
So where are they going wrong?
They ain't going nowhere wrong, because all them people with their spirit shit, they still growing other people.
So so what are they growing?
Other people. They growing people. They growing our people. They growing their kids. They growing their kids' friends.
Are they worshiping the way that the contract says?
I don't know what contract they worship.
Okay, and that's where you falling wrong at.
All right, look, but this is what I'm saying.
No,
It's
so
kinda,
what if they spreading devil real good?
Devilry.
Satanism. What if they spreading that very fucking well?
But you missed the word that I kicked off, right? Enlightened. Growing your mind. Like I said, you can't.
What's enlightening to you may not be the same thing that's enlightening to me.
That's
So,
what
look,
y'all
check
was
it out.
talking about with Nas being pregnant with all the.
How do you know that's not enlightenment to him? So you gotta stay correct.
No, it goes to my point when I say
people that
just because it's like
worship
to
the
him
devil,
don't mean that the man gotta sell that shit to
people that
us.
worship the devil feel enlightened.
That's why I feel like so me coming in here, like you said, I ain't saying nothing wrong all day, right?
I'm not saying
But I'm not
shit
enlightened.
about you personally, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in touch with myself, so
But
I'm not afraid of saying anything out of my body.
No doubt. You even sitting right here
I know
shows
people
your
that's like that.
spirit.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Boom.
The thing is, what I'm telling you is, if they going by them guidelines, them laws that pagan establishment set forth, and that's why
pagan establishment can't contain your spirit, family.
Bro,
that's what I'm
spirit
saying,
is
dude. Your
short
spirit,
within our people.
The
That's
pagan
the problem.
controls this.
Bro,
the
listen
pagan
to
controls
what
this. The
listen.
pagan controls your circumcision.
Bro,
it don't control what you want to do with your own.
Motherfuckers talking a whole lot. Hey, who the fuck is you, man? Go ahead and talk your shit. No, tell everybody who you is.
LP Audio dope. But
You
I know,
what I'm saying?
no
Tell
matter
everybody where they can find your ass at.
LNP _ audio dope on Instagram, LP Audio Dope on Facebook, LP Audio Dope on Twitter, Twitch, all the shit. Same thing. LNP Audio Dope.
Man, I like this bro right here. I fucks with his spirit. I do.
And that's what it
You got a
is.
strong spirit, bro. But
And
your knowledge, bro, the knowledge gotta be on point. It's gotta be there. Because you got it in you, bro. You got it in you 100%. It's there, the spirit. You just like the motherfucker who you just explained in church with that
And
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
You just like that. But the thing is,
my spirit is guiding me
listen, no.
to where I need
It's
to
like
be.
your shit is a star. Your rage is going every motherfucking word. But you remember when I told you earlier, it ain't no gray area. You gotta either be this or you on that bullshit. Well, it's gotta be on point and lined up. That shit can't be like a star. It's gotta be like a laser beam, bro. It's gotta be pointing in one motherfucking area.
And
it's gotta be focused. That energy need to be focused in one area and not every fucking word. So this is what I'm telling you. When they shine so bright, because they do, their energy there, they in the wrong place, bro. If they shine bright for the true father, bro, imagine the change that they'll have because it's already in it. And I'm talking about you personally now.
I'm saying, because all I know, I'm amazed at how a star shine. And if the man can make a star shine, and he can make a man shine, he can make me shine.
Yeah.
And if I can shine, I can show another man that he can shine.
Yeah.
We all can shine.
Absolutely.
Our spirit, that's the part that needs to fucking shine.
And it's that shit we need to spread out there. These type of shows we need to fucking
That's what I'm saying.
have.
You say it needs to be a laser beam.
energy,
You
bro,
can't.
I
And
love
look. If I just shooting around with if I got my spirit that's pointing at people, I'm missing so many people that can catch my shine and my spirit.
Yeah.
So if I don't shine my light as far as possible, how can I pour gravity into people who want to be a star too?
Yeah.
Who want to show their spirit too? Who want to be as free as they, you know what I'm saying? Open up their brain. But like I say, but in the positive, in the, like you say, in a channeled way though. Like you say, you also got to channel your energy though.
Let me out on this.
You do have to channel your shit.
When you get to talking stuff like this, most people don't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't want to hear it. Some people's spirit not actually on this type of.
Like say, honestly, when I came here, I didn't know what I was getting. Like when y'all poured out the Bible, I was like, bro, what you give me into?
Yeah.
But I enjoyed myself. I really did. I was like, it was enjoyable.
That's the shit.
I got a question. How you seen this before?
Hey, that's the shit.
What
Hey,
is
you know what? I'm finna go around the table. You know how we do, man. It's that time.
This
you
ain't
know
no
what
quartz
I'm
crystals, is it?
I'm finna go on around the table to ask everybody
quartz
how they feel about this shit. Starting with Tim.
Nigga brought out a crystal.
Yeah, Sean got energy.
Man, I ain't get this.
Man, damn.
Through the chapter. How many verses you say today?
You got lucky, bro.
Like 15 balls.
15 bucks.
How you feel about the show? First of all, hold on. First of all, let me play a little song real quick. Hold on. Can we play a song real quick? All right, let's play a song real quick. Cause I don't want to do you no injustice, bro.
All right, no, we good.
Hey,
I
you the
feel
shit, bro.
like,
Hey.
I feel like everybody got we walked off on even ground.
Man, bro, not even ground, bro. It's definitely a win, bro. You
Yeah,
know
for
what
both
I'm
of us, like I said,
saying?
if we both
Hey,
winning,
straight
that's
up.
even ground.
Hey, this big a win
Shit.
for us. Hey, bro,
'Cause
this
if we-
is the time. This is why I do this show for shit like this. You just don't understand how much awareness that we just put out there today.
Okay.
Just on this show.
Now hold on. Okay. There we go. Had to cut the
Okay.
I had to cut
Hold on. We got to say, okay, KK. Now,
No,
wait.
okay,
Don't-
K.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Okay, no.
You know, I need to feel. Okay, no. Oh, wait. That it. I had to find
Yeah,
the
there we
key.
go. Stop that.
Wait a minute. Let's play this motherfucking song real quick, y'all. Here we go.
Niggas rapping now. Yo, turn that shit up.
Yeah.
She know I'm a dog.
Woof.
She know I'm a dog.
Woof.
She know I'm a dog.
Woof.
She know I'm a dog.
Yeah.
She know I'm a dog.
That's when my girl say ain't shit. Woof.
She know I'm a dog.
I'm just a real with good.
She know I'm a dog.
She knows some on my hit list.
She know I'm a dog.
It's just some she learned to live with.
She know I'm a dog.
That's when my girl say ain't shit. Woof.
She know I'm a dog.
I'm just a real with good.
She know I'm a dog.
She knows some on my hit list.
She know I'm a dog.
It's just some she learned to live with. She know I'm a dog. test that. She couldn't help but laugh, then she grabbed me while I'm blessed at. Took her to the homie spot, no time wasted, I mapped that. Came outside my gear right there, I just got this hook, that's wet. She know I'm a dog, that's why my girl say I ain't shit. She know I'm a dog, I'm just a rip with good. She know I'm a dog, she knows some on my hit list. She know I'm a dog, it's just some she learned to live with. She know I'm a dog, that's why my girl say I ain't shit. She know I'm a dog, I'm just a rip with good. She know I'm a dog, she knows some on my hit list. She know I'm a dog, it's just some she learned to live with.
She know I'm a dog and she still on my balls. You give her the world, all it take is one call. I ain't got time for a bitch, I'm out here chewing on her. Get the chewing, then run through it, then I'm gone on her. Phone jumping hoes, humping cuz Ruger out her frozen. Want a nigga with a roll, they gon' sell they soul. Wanna fuck on a nigga like me. I ain't Gucci man, but a nigga IC. Shooting movie Spike Lee, I just put her on the camera. I don't get tired, Ruger Gates, I got stamina. I just
My man Bay Boy. He made the shit out that beat though, boy.
Man, hey, that shit was hard, bro.
Hey, that was my man Tay Ruger. He on the feature. Hey, he all over YouTube. We got just dropped a tape on YouTube and everywhere too. It's called Orange Power Rangers. The motherfucker everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he Orange Power Ranger. Hey, that's all I can say about that. But that's what he is. Hey. But my man Bay Boy, he made the beat, dog. That's one of my old school homeboy friends. Shit, I've been knowing that dude about like 15, 16, so shit, everything kind of like in out. Damn. I recorded the track and mixed it and engineered it and put it out myself. So shit, I'm a workhorse, y'all. Y'all trying to get some shit done, maybe I can help.
Oh shit, well that's what it is, man. Hey, that's what. Hey, Cash.
Yes.
What you think about that shit?
I liked it. It was catchy. I like the
beat.
Hey, I told my boy Bay Boy that beat was raw.
Yeah, Divine.
Yeah, I like that too. It was cool. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey, that was hard. I rock with it.
You know that.
She know I'm a dog.
Oh, shit! He bombed. Oh, he bombed left right on my neck.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. We got another opinion in the back.
Hold on. What you think about that? What you think?
Hold on. Y'all looking at me. What you saying? I'm listening to this saying that. What y'all
Just say, she know I'm a dog.
He want to know what you think about the song.
I like it.
Well, that was up. Yeah, let everybody know it's everywhere.
Well,
YouTube,
you know
Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, music. You can go make reels and streams on that thing if you want to, man. Have fun with it.
That's on hard drive too.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
hey, this is
everybody
what
got a
I
copy
think
of it in
about
the
it, you know
building.
what I'm saying? I think I give you things up the news around the clock, you know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Israel in the building, gave it applause in this motherfucker.
Yeah, just right here, united in this bitch. Hey, y'all know how the fuck we do, bro. This just how we do. Hey, Cash.
Yes.
I'm gonna come to you last. Tim, what the fuck you think about today's session?
The camera is on the wrong way.
Oh shit, wait, hold on, Tim. My bad, y'all. Shit, hold on.
Remix.
I'm gonna say it's a classic one right here.
Yeah, I think so too. Shit.
I think all of them was classic, but this right here is different.
Yeah, well, what you think? Did we learn something?
Yeah.
What you learn?
That
Damn.
it's good. That is good to spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And see how everybody think. You know what I'm saying? How each other think, how each other move. You know, just think.
That
And
is something. Yeah.
and like, you know, progressing is good. You know what I'm saying? Progression. Is if I'm saying that right?
Yeah, progression. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Did you have fucking fun?
I had fun.
You look a little frizzed.
And that's what the fuck's up, man. It's entertaining. You fucking have fun in this motherfucker, man, and you gonna learn some shit. You gonna learn some shit. Hey, and if y'all think that we full of shit on this motherfucker, all y'all gotta do is pick up the book, get on Google, get your American Heritage Dictionary, do your fucking research, lazy motherfucker. Hey, don't think that I'm full of shit because your ass don't want to do no fucking work.
Or if you want to talk about me about my shit, what is it? 314-504-7873.
That's right. That's right.
You can call me out on my shit.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say it again, or was it right?
Say it again.
314-504-7873.
Man,
That's
look.
for y'all in the back.
Audio dope. Call me out on my shit.
Ain't faking this motherfucker. Hey, and the truth don't need no kickstand, y'all. You know
They ain't leaning on that bitch either.
They straight up. Alright, Ben Yeka Ben.
Yeah.
What you think?
It was cool. I learned that
It's cool.
I'm just
Oh, boy.
But nah, I learned that I learned more about what a nation is, what makes you a nation of people. It's more than just skin color. It's more than just what you think you know. It's all about what you believe and all of that. And I learned that I learned a little bit more about the the hardships that they went on back then that we can relate to now.
No doubt.
You know,
That's good.
he gave me a nice little perspective, a different perspective.
Yeah,
today.
bro, brought some good energy to this motherfucker, bro.
I mean, gave it a good little spin.
Speaking of that good energy, what you think, man? Did you learn something or, what the fuck?
My mom definitely learned something about four. Like I say, I already told you, it ain't like I'm heavily dipped in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came from where they actually read that on the regular, so there's certain things that got stuck in my head. But that was like I say, the reason why I know the description of the truth, and that was why.
Yeah.
Cause I was a kid, and that pastor one time, I can't remember how old I was and when it was, but that was the one thing that stuck out of my head. Out of all the shit that he was saying in that church, out of all the time I spent in there, he said to speak the truth is to speak the gospel.
Okay.
And when he said that resonated with my brain, and it stuck.
Yeah. And it's powerful as long as you speaking the right truth.
Yeah, cause like I say,
as long as your laws is in point,
and like
you know who your father is, bro.
Yeah.
Then I'm 100% with
and
you.
it comes with the testament, like I'ma shine, my spirit gonna shine. But when it comes to speaking my truth, some things are for. I always tell it to everybody. Everything ain't meant for everybody. You know, everything you know ain't meant for everybody. So you got a problem, I might tell you something way different than he got a problem, because y'all come from two different worlds.
Yeah.
Y'all can have the same problem.
Yeah.
But I can explain it to him way different. He gonna understand it. If I was explaining to this man, like I explained to him, like, dude, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I gotta give Kurt consideration. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody learn at their own times, bro.
Yeah, but like I say, that comes with that, like you saying, focusing that energy. You know what I'm saying? I got it, so I gotta focus it for the right people.
And you know you
temperature
got it,
time.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to start coming more, bro. Your energy is good, bro.
Like I said, I had fun.
Strong, bro.
Like I say, and the one thing I did learn about, like I said, I almost skipped it. It's like the names in the book, like our names matter.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. Like when you get to reading off all the names, like why are these names in this book? If you heard name or your people, anything you see your people name, man, it matters.
It matters, yeah.
Your people matter. Act like it do, man, before they gone, man. Act like your people matter, cause if not, they gonna be in that book.
Man, I fuck with you, bro. Yeah, he spit that shit. I like that. Devon!
What you got?
Hey, that's to let you know.
He was here.
Yeah, he was.
Hey man, who is you all way the fuck in the back there? He was here silent and shit. I fuck with motherfuckers too though.
Got the camera and all that.
All right. Did you learn something today? You attended the whole motherfucker, bro. How you
This
feel?
motherfucker was dope. Hey man, it's a lot that I learned because there's a lot that I didn't know. You know?
Yeah.
Man,
That's the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back and learn some more shit so I can get it.
That's why this shit is what it's for, bro. That's why this shit
Hey, it
is
was dope.
important. Yeah.
It was dope.
I appreciate that, man. Hey, I always like to hear the comments of newcomers, bro, because I want to hear what new motherfuckers got to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that shit, man. I love it, you know. And
feel
I
like
know
I was
the
lost
word
in
is
shit.
Hey,
I'm like, God damn.
man, the shit. It show. Well, I'm gonna wait till I come back to me. Devon, what you think?
He look a little mind blown.
I'm mind blowing because I'm still hearing the same stuff. I mean, I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on. I think it's just because we read this.
We didn't read this.
I ain't reading
Let me not say
Oh man, he cheated, man. Wait, man, Devon cheated, man. Wait a minute.
I've been in the Bible. I've reread.
You said that on Earth?
Yeah, I've been in the Bible since last week. Well, so I understand what's going on. So I didn't really learn nothing.
My fault. You said you've been in the Bible.
Yeah.
So you ain't learned nothing from like no aspect of it, like you ain't get an insight
It was
from
all
like.
the same thing. I basically just read what I heard.
Boy, Devon don't know how to keep no secrets, man. Hey, you
That's-
don't
hey,
know
look.
how to hold no secrets, boy.
No, it's because that last time. Let me stop.
Nah, don't get it out. No, I wanna
You
hear it.
know, Ray,
I wanna
spill the
hear it.
beans,
man.
man.
Look,
Go
look,
ahead.
you got me enthused.
Yeah,
I'm watching.
what I can say is, I ain't really just me between y'all two arguing. I got a headache, but I got different perspectives.
No, that's discussions. It wasn't no way or it was discussing. It's called building, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we built a rapport.
But yeah, I mean, I got to learn from a different perspective. I can say that.
That's what's needed because the last time we did the shit, we did the shit. The last time we did the shit, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, this, and the whole energy is a little different, you know? So it's not just we just learning off this, we learning off, like he said earlier, the different perspectives. Because bro came with a whole nother perspective, and Tim brought his own, you know, Tim always putting his own spin on the shit.
Oh yeah.
So that's learning too. You see what I'm talking about? And it ain't just us. Remember that. We just us sitting right here.
Like I said,
But it's
small
a
room.
lot of motherfuckers that's tuning in and looking at this shit. You know, so they might feel a certain type of way too, and we might just address their issues too, because they ass might not want to
say it out loud.
That number right there, which is, what's that number?
314-339-9759.
You know, all I got to do is
that
Hit that line.
You know what I'm saying? So all
It's
that
always
shit is
on
needed.
time.
You did learn. That's good. That's perfect.
You got a different perspective. That's the best thing I can say.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
good.
That's the one thing a lot of people don't really open up to is a different perspective.
Absolutely, bro. That's why, and I don't never wanted to look too subjugated, too motherfucking opinionated, just like it's just my opinion. Cause it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading this shit. I ain't even reading it. I'm listening to it. We reading this shit from the book. That's it. The book telling the story. So, Cash.
What I learned was, y'all come from two different backgrounds, different knowledges on the Bible, and like the whole show was y'all wasn't arguing. It was a big discussion, but y'all was saying the same thing back and forth. So it was like two different perspectives, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's how you know, like, y'all coming from different backgrounds, different knowledges, and y'all meeting up at the same place.
That's the shit. That's
All you gotta
good.
do is just find out what tribe you from, what nation you from. Watch the image of it, and you good. You're great.
But like I say, but that's like
That's
I
all
said,
it
for
is.
what she said, is that's how we do that. We like you bump into a person on the road.
You can even see a person look like you, and y'all can be the same because y'all the
Man.
same tribe.
I just came from Texas. I bumped into this white man on the plane, and like he was asking me so many questions, and like I couldn't do nothing but answer him. There wasn't nothing out the way.
Yeah.
He was just looking at me like, shit, that's a nice camera. Oh, that's nice. I was like, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, something. But I got a little knowledge base, and then like I gave him he was thinking about buying stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, you can spend all your money, but I know a couple places where you're going, you can rent some stuff before you buy your money. You know, so you can spend a little bit of money, play with it, versus spend a lot of money and be mad. I gave him a different outlook on what he was trying to do. He was trying to go throw his money in the wind, and then what he got is what he got. If he ain't like it, he ain't like it. If he did, but it's just outlooks. He never seen. He just seen me, but he would have never expected that. I just know he did.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I know he did, but he just had to ask. Like he just seen, like he see the camera in my hand, like boom, it's a nice camera. Just thinking the nigga just got a camera in his hand. Ah, nah, bro, do this.
Yeah. Well, no doubt.
Yeah, but hey, we outside with it.
I learned that too, man. Different perspectives is good. You know what I'm saying? And it's needed, you know. So that's why I got the youth on the show to show how the youth feel about scripture, you know what I'm saying? That's why I sit back in the cut, even though I know I'm leading this shit and I'm teaching this shit. I still sit back, you know what I'm saying, and let the room grow. You get what I'm talking about? And I'm seeing good shit, man. I'm seeing very, very good shit, man. And it's coming from all different angles. And the energy, bro, that you brought to the show in particular was real good because everybody should see that this is a perfect description of the Most High working. You know, this guy, he's following the laws, bro, without even knowing the laws that he followed. You get what I'm saying?
The laws, they're part of the it's like it's a universal law. God made this. He tested this and made something.
It's something that's called righteous, bro. It'll be like
There's a microphone in my face.
Back in the day, bro. Back in the day, if you notice anything about this book, the Most High, he makes it noticeable to where you can see he's pinpointing these certain names. You know, you was talking about the different names of people. Well, it talks about names. You will see him say name, and then he'll stop at a name. Mm-hmm. And he's stopping at that name, and he's telling the story about this person. You know what I'm saying? And the reason he's doing that is because this person was righteous. Now, this is before, like I say, before the Bible was written. It was before, this whole everybody talking about religion and all this whole bullshit, because it was a mind frame back then, but it was a different type of mind frame. It's the reason. That's a whole nother story. But anyway,
yeah, it is.
But he stops on these peoples because they have a different energy, because they serve them, you know, because they knew the laws. They was righteous. This is what that word righteous means. Mm-hmm. Because they knew right from wrong. They knew what to do and what not to fucking do.
You know what I call righteousness? Where people act like righteousness is almost a form of common sense. And people lack common sense nowadays.
But that's a gift.
But like I say,
that's a gift.
But everybody has common sense. They just fail to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm doing something wrong. Even the kids know. Like kids know if they get some cookies on the table, you say no, don't get the cookie. The kid gonna come and grab the cookie when you look. Go. But he know you wasn't supposed to grab that cookie. He know common sense gonna say, nah, that's my cookie.
The book has described it already, or what you saying.
But it's kind of like on the tap. Let me tap in a little bit deeper. It's kind of like, but it just.
Wait. You gotta listen. Yeah. The book describes, just when we read this a couple of weeks ago, with what he was gonna do with Pharaoh, he hardens his heart. Yeah. Now the shit you talking about, like people have common sense and shit. Yeah, they might see right from wrong. But that don't mean that they got that, because the Most High might not even allow for them to even have that.
I understand that. I understand, but like I said, but that becomes when you're doing it for a righteous reason. David's Goliath. He slayed that big man for a righteous reason. He wasn't out there just saying, I'm finna go smoke this dude. He had to step up to the plate to protect a certain thing.
Right.
He had to protect, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But there's laws to that too.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's a mindset. Where you at, you have to abide by the laws where you at, on top of trying to be right.
But we have to know what we doing, bro. We can't just be sporadic out here. Just, okay, like what you say, that little man he had a reason to kill this big man, right? That's total. I get that, but if this little man had certain laws that he followed, that the world knew about, that because all his peoples followed the same type of law, then it wouldn't be sporadic, no confusion about what the issue is between little man and big man.
Mm-hmm.
Get what I'm saying? It wouldn't be it wouldn't have been
even been a dispute.
Right, because the laws are universal amongst our
everybody,
people, amongst our people, our culture, our what we believe, what we begin to show off with nationality. Our nation, it's within our nation of people. That's how we get down, and the world know this already. And if the world know that already, it ain't no question about why little man killed big man.
Mm-hmm.
Get what I'm saying?
Hey, it's common sense.
So that's why I'm saying these laws, the shit can't be sporadic like that. It's got to be focused. We all got to be in tune, in line, and that's what these laws is for.
And that's what these stories is for. Like I said, all these stories is focused energy to make
focus our energy
to let you know this is where it's going to, and this is where it can lead to.
Right.
Like I said,
so we
you can take
be in accordance. If we knew who we was, bro, it wouldn't be in this quote unquote black on black crime. We'll know the evilness already and where it was coming from, and we'll know how to act accordingly. Get what I'm saying? The only reason that we sporadic like that is because we don't know. We all have our own different viewpoints and ideas and shit, and we don't really know where it's stemming and where it's coming from. Why do we feel this way?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it's there. He's talking to us. We gotta know who's talking to us and why though. We gotta know what's going on.
You gotta read your story.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You gotta know who you are. So this is why we doing this, bro. Let's get that shit right. Cause I love your energy, bro. I love your energy.
Hey, I have fun.
And you know that you fucking with your higher power.
Oh man, somebody told me the other day, dude, you blessed. I'm like, I know.
And that's
for the simple fact, I've been lately. I just like it's called like it's a phrase people say, count your blessings. I learned that my blessings ain't the shit I got. It's the people that's around. Those are my blessings. Like it's like your tribe, your nationality. That's my blessing. You know what I'm saying? The people I fuck with is my blessing.
Man, I couldn't have said it no motherfucking better. Hey, on that note, hey, what's your name again, man? Before we get up out this bitch.
LP Audiobook. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building. I got my man Outstanding ENT behind me, bro.
Hold on. Hey, I fucked
Hold
on. I fucked y'all up. Do it again.
It's the boy LP Audio Dope in the building, and we got my man Outstanding ENT in the back. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hey, fuck with him, man. This brother got some shit to say. Hey, y'all coming back?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, well there it is. Hey, y'all know how we end this bitch. Just like that. Hold on, let me find it. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm finding y'all. We out this bitch. Hey, we be having fun on this motherfucker though.
Alright, man.
I go by Yisrael, 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, I don't be cooking crack in my homeboy's kitchen. I be about that information, share it with my brethren. You won't see me on no block serving fiends, catching cases. You'll see me on the web learning about registration. Trying to search about my nationality and heritage, then research about history and what this shit was carrying. I think my people were slaves in the days of the Constitution, labeled them as livestock. Tagged us, beat us, kept us moving, treated us with brutality and kept the world puking. Then promised slave rights, apologies and retributions. That Negro act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this shit surreal music. That Negro act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this shit surreal music. This is Young Yisrael Nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. We gotta be the most fearless, but we gotta keep up your laws though. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm spitting truth through these bars, bro. If you focus, you can see them. Genocide and I see them. Constantine and his Roman friends at the first council in Nicaea. But as far as these Romans go, when the deepest all this Bible gets, all the books irrelevant. All through the New Testament, all through to the good gospels, that book ain't been right since. Truth in Old Testament, we call the book of remembrance. This is Yisrael with the message to the streets. Is it really real or is it all make believe? Come to think about it, it's this system made unsafe for me. It's been killing me repeatedly, it shows through history. I go by Yekabin, 12 tribes representing uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, the brainwashing lies, all the schemes that they pitching. If I was free, then why the policies affect my living? Why can't I walk along my porch, getting stoned on my weed, right in front of the police without them harassing me? They be asking information, invading my privacy, talking about what you doing, officer. I'm doing me. See, you operate in public sector, me, I'm in the private. I got my proper paperwork recorded and it's typed in. Can you please respect it? I don't want this to turn violent. Or call your superior officer for we be fighting. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I see some schemers and some frauds in the USA. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I see some schemers and some frauds in the USA. This is your Yisrael nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Ashkenazis trying to be me. Trying to say that they the real Jew. When they only look Jewish to me. Judas to see what they do know. Don't you know Jews for Judah, bro? Don't you know Judah's a tribe of the nation of Yisrael? Who we gon' do this for? We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be.